Okay, hello and welcome to using Inkscape. Today I'm going to be doing an instruction on Inkscape on how to make an eyeball. And as you can see, I already have an eyeball made here. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of break it down into its components. Now I have it on a black square because some of these are white, and so you need to be able to see them. So the first thing I'm going to do is break it down to show you what is all here as far as the eyeball is concerned. So we have a black circle for the pupil, and then we have basically a star shape, and then we have a blue shape. Let's put this here, and then we have a couple of white dots here, as you can see because I moved it. Okay, and so the first thing we want to do is start with a circle. So we're going to come over here and get a circle, and we'll make a circle. Okay, and so then we need to do some fill in this circle. So we're going to go to fill and stroke. And what we need to do is we need to make this a radial gradient. And you can see it's a gradient now. Now I already have one here that I like, this one right here. And as you can see, it's just got two stops. It's a white stop and a pinkish stop. And so that's our gradient. It's radial. So I can close this. Okay, so the one over here is a little whiter than this one over here, but that's okay. And then the next thing we need to do is I'm just going to duplicate this one by hitting Control D. And then if I hold Control Shift down, I should be able to bring it in and make it smaller. Okay, and that's basically going to be our iris. So we can make it brown or blue. I think I'll make a brown. I'll make a brown eye. There we go, brown. And then we need to make the other part of our iris, and so we'll need a star for that. And I have 43 corners, a spoke ratio of 0.315. Okay, and so we're going to just make this now. Okay, but we do need to change this. And what we want to do, like if you want to do a hazel eye, so we're going to position that. Okay, and then we're going to go up to here and go Object and Fill. And we're going to do a radial gradient again. Okay. I'm going to use this linear gradient. Okay. And our stroke paint is there, but we're going to make it even a little more white. Okay. So there it is, and our stroke style is only like 0.219. Maybe we're going to bring it down a little bit. Okay, so there we have our retina. And then all we have to do is then put a pupil, which is just a black circle. But we have to bring this up, so raise to top. Okay. And there we have a kind of an hazel shaped eye. I'm just going to move it down a little bit. There we go. If I wanted to, I could make this even a darker brown. Here we go. And then if I wanted to, I could make take this and go up here and go back to fill, and I can even edit this a little differently. So if I wanted to go with a different hue there, I could. And you can see how that works. Also, if you wanted to now, you could probably blur it. And that would even give you, as you can see here, that it even give you a little better look and feel to the eye. And then what you want to do is you just want to move these like white dots. These all have to be raised. And there you have an eye. And you know, you can make do this however you want, with whatever you want. And in fact, here I even have a basically an eyelid that you could take over the eye and put over the eye, as you can see. And that's just basically this is basically 2 circles, and then you do a path, and you're basically pulling out the middle part of it. And I'll show you how to do that. So here we have a circle, and we're just going to make another circle. Then we're going to bring this part down, okay, and then in a little bit, okay, then we select them both, and then we come up to path, and I believe we want exclusion. Yep, there we go. And put that there, and raise it to the top. And we can even make it a different color. And there you have an eyeball. Fairly easy to do. And that's it.